All right, what's up, everybody? Today's date, March 22nd, 2022, and the time is 14:32. Just looking out, and I have caught me a couple of little planets. I'm gonna go survey once I get outside our asteroids. You can see one right here. This is what they look like. The sun is right there above my head, and this is the chemicals drifting off of its cloud cover, touching another asteroid. You can tell by the curvature of them. There's a little one right here. Yeah, here. Yeah, there. And the light, you gotta understand these things are tightly packed, so the light is bouncing all around and hitting all of them. I think there's also another one. They're all awkwardly shaped, kind of like potatoes. There's another one right there. So the light of the moon is hitting them, or the sun, I'm sorry, is hitting them like just like our moon. That's what I'm trying to say. And they show up like this with thick clouds or layers around them. That's why y'all can't see them. And I've been trying to show y'all, but a lot of people not trying to understand. So eventually you'll understand, but that one shows up really clear. See the spherical circumference of it? And you can see the cloud drifting off of it. And it's kind of rolling right now. That cloud dropped on it. So I'm going to step outside here in a couple of mini minutes and get a good look around. All right, so y'all hang tight. All right, back same day. Time is 14:53. This is where my Vivitar is in the window, pointing east. Got some bodies flying over. I'm about to go out, but I just want to show you it from the Vivitar point of view. All that cluster of bodies. I've seen this one before. Yep. They're all clustered, and it looks 2D to us because we're down here. But if you were up there, you see the dimensions. That's what most people can't comprehend. But those are bodies, not earth clouds. See the curvature? Look at how flat the trees are, and look at the curvature of the clouds. They're inhabiting bodies. Another situation that most people don't point out to y'all. All right, hang tight. All right, third eye cam back, same date. The time is 15:40. Looking east. Sun is here, west, in Petersburg. This shape right here looks like an eye. And these idiots. Tell you what, when it gets warm, idiots come out like roaches. Yeah, I really mean that. So, yeah, I get very insulting, but it's a free life. Live how you want it. Just don't get caught by the popo, because you know they're still ruling stuff. So I think that we got a planet right here, and we got this football. And I will give Alex credit. He was talking about some kind of football looking asteroid or planet. I think this is what we're looking at. See how the sun is. Let me break it down for you. So it's being burnt right here by the sun, so all that smoke is pluming up. Then we got a little moon right here, looks like the iris, chasing this bigger little football deal. And behind it is another bigger planet going into the cloud structure. And then behind that is an even bigger planet coming all the way up over my head, bigger than what I'm seeing. I don't think those are just clouds. I'm looking at them in detail. That's some kind of like heavenly body. So I don't know. I got my Vivitar on it, so it has caught it as it's been coming over. But going back towards the sun, everything just gets cloudy again. And again, I think the sun is closer to the earth than it's not 93 million miles away. We're in a geocentric universe, not a heliocentric, because I keep seeing too many bodies come up from below, across behind the sun, and still pop out as a solid, and from left to right or right to left. So I'm gonna put that out, and you can see this whole thing as a structure starting to tilt. So it was sitting like this, now starting to tilt on the flat plane, starting to tilt to the right as it passes, because it's in its own little orbit. So I wouldn't be shocked if this whole thing rotates that way as this planet rolls that way. You know what I mean? That's not clouds, people. Whole body. All right, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna let my Vivitar catch it in full. Hang tight. back real quick. You know what? Now that I'm looking at this thing, I think this is my all-seeing eye that I keep catching from a profile, looking at us directly, and it makes sense. So you got the sun directly across, overhead, and this thing is, you know, pointing down at the Earth, and look, there's a chemtrail. See? Okay, so yeah, this is my all-seeing eye right here. Reason why, there's always a little planet in front of it. You got an asteroid over the top that looks like a mountain. And then off to the side, you always got my little planet looking deal. Let me find it. It's hard to pick it out. All right, there it is. That's the little planet that's always off to the side. And then you got the asteroid on top. A little moon planet right here. And you always got something over here, and this whole damn thing is the bigger planet behind it. So that's what it is. Yep. The all-seeing eye is looking at us directly. Between the sun and the Earth is being tilted in between. So that's my all-seeing eye. I've never seen it like this before. But there it is. The structure is not changing. That's the big mountain asteroid on top. Then, you know, you got all that to the side, and then you got my planet, moon, planet, whatever, always off to the left of it, right here. So we see it a lot, we just can't make it out because it changes positions a lot. Look, and there's this big, okay, this big looking thing behind it. I think it's another planet. This thing is crazy. Sometimes I think that all-seeing eye is like, if this is on the intelligent control, it's the long-range solar system telescope for these aliens, which would make sense. If I had the power to build a great technology on a planetary scale, I would turn a whole planet into a big telescope and use it to look across the vast universe. Like, imagine one of those that between the size of the moon and Earth, between those, you know, those spectrums, if the Earth is indeed round, and you can point it way out and see where you're going. And I think these alien beings, whatever they are, whoever they are, they can manipulate the movement of planetary bodies. It probably put them in a magnetic field, just like the way the Earth is created around the so-called sun, or however it's made, and drag all this stuff along with it and put it in an artificial orbit to sustain life. That's the topic I've been wanting to hit on, and I'm slowly going to get at it. But yeah, and then you can start to see, like, with the all-seeing eye, you can see that little moon forming up there. There's the eye, and it's still holding structure, not wobble back straight. So it tilted, and then it's leveling out. Most of y'all don't realize if the Earth is moving, it is indeed in a wobble. But just wanted to show y'all that. Very interesting. All right, y'all, hang tight. All right, third eye cam back. Same date. The time is 15:58. So this is my east again. Show you the sun in the west setting. Check it out. So, all right, my all-seeing eye is here. So in the course of the time that I last stopped recording, which I'm not going to count the time up, I can't recall, that's how far it's gotten. And this is the whole bigger planet passing above it. So it's between Earth and this other planet. And look how the sky, I'm huffing because I get irritated, because every time I have to do this, like, I'm reminded of the people that try to subvert what I'm just simply trying to show y'all. And I keep thinking I don't have time to waste. It's not in me. And it creates a bit of a negative energy and an irritation, because it's like, I don't mind the blowback, but like, then they repeatedly they lost, and then they repeatedly try to side rail you because they can't run at you directly, because they know they'll get broken. So they come at you sideways. And the reason why I say they, because I'm tired of saying his name. He's the only his that's been coming at me real screwed up. He's the only him. But then you can see the change in the sky color here, as opposed to the horizon. Not because there's less light catching the horizon. There's an object obstructing, and it passes every couple of days, and that's why our weather's so screwed up. Y'all understand that these planets and these heavenly bodies are exchanging atmospheres with Earth. So therefore, the Earth is being terraformed. Look, okay, and there's my Atu. So, the little hand that I keep telling you about that comes out and grabs the moon. There's the moon. So all these planets are passing in a tight group. So we got my eye over here, we got Atu right here, and we got this bigger planet, whatever it is, back here. And I really think they're behind the sun. I think the sun is closer to the Earth, just like the moon is, in a firmament, under a dome, something. And the people that really know about what's going on is keeping up with their false narrative, because they started this thinking that this is what it was. They ran with it, and when they realized, like, oh shoot, it's not really what we thought it was. Now they got to keep up the lie to keep y'all stuck in this. There's an asteroid right here, tail. Like I said, bigger Atu planet right here. There's the hand of it, arm stretching way back, and my eye planet right there, past the trees, right at the trees. Eye planet. And they're all in a thick cloudy cover. And the day that they actually break away from their cloud cover, or we get swept up into the cloud cover and we actually see these planets for the clarity that they are, a lot of people are going to flip. And then you still got these chemtrailers still running through on their secret ops. I see them. I see y'all. Yep. Same old different day. Same crap, different day. Pretty soon y'all subversion is gonna be over. You ain't gonna be able to keep this narrative up. It's gonna come down all around you, and you're gonna get buried under it because you created it. And you've already pissed a lot of people off. Just imagine once you piss the world off, and it'd be a self-invasion. Am I mandating that, or am I trying to start something? Hell no. This is what y'all started a long time ago. It's just now starting to come into fruition upon your head. I don't care for none of y'all stuff. I've been on the internal operations of it, and I've seen how disrespectful it is to the world that wants to know. You know, and then when you're blocking my page from getting out there because you know I'm telling the truth, because you know I'm telling the truth. See how I did that? Because you know I'm telling the truth, because you know I'm telling the truth. So this is on you, not me. I just got born like 47 years ago. Y'all were already on top of this eons ago. Thousands of years. Why? Because you got the information from my ancients when the countries in the world were still being built. We already had records on this. So you're not dealing with a dummy. You're dealing with somebody that knows. I just ain't saying but so much. And for those that are lost, like the real faker, don't really know his ass from his butt, his head. He's gonna keep leading people into the ditch. A ditch, but you can see the planet, the bottom half of it expanding out here. The tail sweeps all the way back to the sun. They call it the dragon's tail. I think there's one major planet, and it's got a lot of smaller planets carouseling around it. And the reason why we're not being sucked up is because this is an electromagnetic world, and our world is probably not even round. It's probably a flat sitting on a round under a dome, a human aquarium. But the elites are not going to tell you that. They're gonna be like, space, the final frontier. And you know how that story goes. Alright, Third Eye Cam. Spoof. Alright, Third Eye Cam back, same date. The time is 17:32. I'm at the DMV, still in Petersburg. This is where I go and look past the store right here. I'm always out there in my spot getting sky view. So I'm at the DMV, which is right behind me now. So I'm looking up, just walked out here, shadow, and it's got a chemtrail running through it. I just saw him. He was going that way. So that's a planet. I think that's the one coming up right here. And definitely this whole big one, which is taking up my whole camera. All that. See the clouds on them? That's the clouds coming off the landmass. So those are three big ones I see. The biggest one, some have already passed to the west, southeast, I'm sorry. Another one right here. Yep. And there. So I just want to show y'all that. All right, we'll be back. All right, Third Eye Cam back, same date. Time is 1906. Seriously, now it's 1907. Big up to the brothers of A5A, not even picking. So we're looking at the sky here. This is due west. You can see where the sun is setting in the west. It's my east, my south, I'm in Petersburg, for those of y'all that know Petersburg, Virginia. So check it out. I'm going to point out to y'all some planets and their asteroids and their cloudy layers. This is your whole damn planet. Cloudy layer coming off of it, some asteroids. All right, so you see that right here, big ass asteroid or moon type deal, intersecting with another planet type deal. You can see the whole rim of it right there. This is the bottom half that's getting burnt into our atmosphere. Chemtrail ran across it, and he's still going. Actually, there he is. You can get y'all in close on him. Literally, these things are getting close to the Earth. There's a chemtrail sent to the camera of the viewing. All right, so you see him, and then he's crossing up under another one. So he crossed up under this one. Is the intersection. There's your dark portion right here. From here on back, that's where it's dark. All right, that's because the sun is hitting the other side of that, and we're seeing the dark side out in space. And that's where a portion of it is going into across our atmosphere, friction. And you got oh, look at the big fat boy, big C-17. Look at that. See, let me get you in close. That is a military jet, and I can't get it to go. There we go. That's called a C-17. I call them fat boys. I've ridden on plenty of those. Very comfortable ride. That was my ride out of Iraq when I left. It fits troops and cargo, crap ton of cargo. And you slide seats in the middle rail. There's seats on the sides and seats in the middle that you can optionally take out and put in like those flats for strapping down cargo. I love C-17s. That's a world flyer. It gets anywhere around the world. He just went up under all that chaos. You see that? He just went up under all that, and there he is. He's going up on the planet. So he's probably got equipment in there, sensitive equipment for looking at up in the sky. And there's this very big planet right above my head, all of it, multiple planets. You can literally see them. There's terrain, land terrain right here. Let me get you in here. This is land terrain. I'm having camera issues. So this is terrain, literally. A lot of people are gonna have a hard time figuring this out, but this is what's really happening. There's a little asteroidal deal, moon type right here. Oh, I've caught this one before. If you go back to one of my videos, there's an oval shaped looking asteroid inside of its cloud cover. I think this is number something 10th time I've caught it. You can actually see in the middle of the camera, the actual planet coming out past the cloud layer. I see it, and it's got a smaller moon following behind it, or it's lumpy. It looks like a praying mantis face. Look at it. Looks like a little ant face. Both the planets look like eyes. And then there's a bigger planet right here. Oh, and it's even got a face in it. Look at that. Looks like a woman's face, or a troglodyte face, or of an early man. See the lips at the bottom, nose in the middle, 2 eyes, long hair, swinging back to the left. Yeah, you see a lot of like faces in these things, and that's actual moon type too. You gotta understand these things in their cloudy layers, so they're gonna look really awkward from my 2-dimensional view. I got my GoPro and my Vivitar on to make sure my GoPro's still running. Yep, and GoPro's catching the whole deal. Like, let me show y'all. Look, GoPro's catching the whole planetoid. So you see the differences in the colors. Hold up, light it back up. That's what I love about GoPro. They concave it so you can actually make things out. So the GoPro is catching the whole planet perimeter. Let me make sure, yeah, I'm backed up. Planet perimeter going all the way up right here, and the little planets up under it. And that's why you see all these chemtrailers flying here, there. They're trying to cover up this asteroid. See that? That's an asteroid right there. And a lot of asteroidal debris. Not only did it look like they're trying to cover it up, but they had to fly across it in a layer of 3. So you can see 1, 2, 3 tails. Yeah, let me see, make sure I got that right. No, it was 4 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably more than that. Oh, and there's another one. They had to fly past all this so they can get telemetry on how close it is to the Earth, how fast it's going, and where it's going. You know what I mean? All this just flew. Here's a planet right here. Damn, that's pretty. So you got one right here. See the cloud sweeping off of it going up. Asteroid right here, a smaller moon, and I think over here is the perimeter of another planet. There's so much going on, y'all. It's coming fast and crazy. Like, it's gonna be, at some point, it's gonna be really out of people's control, trying to cover up and you know, lie to y'all what myself and a lot of other people are bringing to y'all. Woe to they who are hiding the truth. You ain't gonna have to deal with me, you're gonna have to deal with God. Oh, look at this one. So right here is a big lumpy planet or asteroid. You can see this portion is the landmass sticking out, the spherical side. See it? I think we already covered this. It's coming out of this cloud layer. So it's a little moon. Yep, that's a little moon. They exit out. You see that? Oh wow. Yeah, it's warm out today and I got bugs attacking me because I smell good. Got my lotions on. Small moon right there. Smaller asteroids right here. Like I said, the asteroids look lumpy and they got lumps all over them of craters. The moon's a lot more smoother and the planets are just colossal. And they come in a dark color and they take up the whole sky. These are sky fillers, yes. And see the way this cloud is sitting? A planet is up under it. Right here, see the way this cloud lifts up? That's a body, see it? So it's coming up from the left, you see it going up, going around, coming back around. I don't know what kind of material these planets are made of, but they keep showing up in the dark. And then our atmosphere filters out all this too. My portion of my bigger planet is all this right here, above my head. See above my head, going around on the planet, and it comes back around ridiculously in your face, you know what I mean? And it's got clouds just dripping off of it. There's another C-17. See if I can catch him. Yep, another fat boy. So you got Kimmy, or Mr. Kim, as Uriel calls him, and then that's a B-1 Lancer bomber. Oh crap! Did I say that right? I think I did. Yeah, I haven't seen those in a while. But yeah, that's a B-1 Lancer bomber. I don't know if them things are obsolete or not. I can't remember. Anyways, a bomber flying through their back. Again, I got bugs coming out. They think it's warm already, so they're attacking me thinking I'm food. It's irritating because I don't want no bugs on me. I got a thing against bugs, y'all. With me having been from North Carolina, these damn things are irritating. That's one thing when I was living in Hawaii and California, I never missed. There were no mosquitoes, no stupid bugs all over your face chasing you. There's a planet right here. You can see the lit side lighting up and the dark portion going around as it's moving. And this one, here's the Lanterang right here. See these little ruffles? It's Lanterang. Trying to get where it's clear. It's time for me to upgrade to a very sharp type camera so I can really show y'all strict details. I like bringing strict details. Look, there's another chemtrail. So they're just gonna keep coming in from the west. And see this whole lit up portion? That's my other planet sitting on top of the sun. So all of this lit up portion is, and I'm gonna say this is behind the sun. I keep pointing out that the sun is smaller and we live in a geocentric universe and not a heliocentric, because I keep seeing these planets pop up behind the sun and you see the faces of them lit up, and that's what you're looking at now as the sun sets. And then when these planets get away from the sun, they come out like this. So let me put it together for y'all. So this cloud is the under half of it scraping the Earth's atmosphere. You know, the Earth's atmosphere extends out past the moon. This is a portion of it right here. This is my, okay. This got to be my Attu moon. Now I'm confused. I thought I saw it earlier. Looks like I'm seeing it possibly again. I don't know. I might be wrong. If it ain't Attu, it's something that looks just similar to it. So I'm gonna guess this is an Epicity, this whole deal right here. The Epicity. Attu is somewhere over here-ish. Probably it right there. And its moons and asteroids. This is definitely a body. See how circumferential that is? My whole screen. And as it's scraping across the Earth's atmosphere, is dragging this long tail with it. So let me see. So these bodies have a thick cloud layer around them too that extend it out away from it. So that's more than likely an actual planet. It's in its cloud cover. So that would make this the cloud cover above and around it, or another planet behind it. And like I said, this chemtrail is cutting through, chasing this asteroid. See how this asteroid lit up? Or a planetoid? He's heading that direction. So that's what the sun is capturing now. That's not a cloud, that's an asteroid surface. And all this right here, anything that's lit up is the planetoid causing friction, electromagnetic friction. That's the surface. Okay, so this is the whole surface. Booyah. And that's the cloud up under it being lit up. This too, it's probably a small asteroid or moon being lit up. All that over there. And now you can see my I2 is lifting up. And there's another chemtrail. See if I can catch him. He's somewhere right here. There he is. Another B. Lance Obama. Obama. But you can see my planet face right here. So it's, I'm gonna say it's curving from here all the way over. See how my hand turned? I'm just like I'm going across a basketball or a globe or sphere. Starts out here, curving around. There, see that? Not playing. That's it. That's a planet surface in your face. Again, we have to go through our freaking skies atmosphere, catch this stuff. And I'm gonna go as far as saying there's some kind of life on these planets too, because ever since I started catching these planets, asteroids and their moons, then I started catching UFOs behind that. Y'all see my video track. It don't lie. And I don't have time to Photoshop. I'm too busy for that. So showing you all this stuff, like I said, I got my cameras going and check my GoPro because I know it'll overheat sometimes and shut off. Yep, it's still going and it's catching all that. Man, that's beautiful. Oh, and I even got my my tablet going too, so this whole thing is gonna make for probably 2 separate videos. I'm gonna do this one where I narrate, and the other ones are just gonna be, you know, the action flying behind. But this is beautiful, man. Like, y'all, you gotta understand this has been like this before, and it probably was more chaotic. Look, in the bottom of my planet portion is starting to lift up here. You start seeing that little Drake lift. That's actually another planet back there. I see it. So you see, you got this planet. Damn, it's like multiple planets. Okay, let's see if I can capture them. These things are sitting way out. I don't know exactly how, what, and why, and where, but I know they got something to do with my God. There's another fat boy or bomber. It looks like a bomber. Their new mission is to fly and obscure. And he disappeared. Oh, he can't. He went in and out the clouds. There he is. That's why I can't focus. My camera's trying to see the clouds in him and it's getting confused. Anyways, doing the best I can. You know, that's a whole planet area, man. Just beautiful. God. Like I said, it's showing up real good on my Vivitar. Like, that whole planet is literally being condensed on my Vivitar and being shown exact. So it's in layers. So this is a whole big planet from my Vivitar view. My GoPro view. Big up GoPro and Vivitar. This is a whole planet, even going all the way up above my head. The bigger planet, and looks like this is in layers. Let me make sure it's not multiple planets. Alright, so on my Vivitar, my GoPro is showing up as one big planet. All this from the rooftop all the way above my head. Look, and there's a planet shadow right there. Look at that. This whole damn thing covering my planet. And you know, some little funny do-batter was trying to say, why are you like circling the whole sky? He's trying to be funny, but like, dumbass, that will get you nowhere with me. For all you dumbasses sitting around not doing no research, not really trying to figure out what's really going on, but you're sitting here persecuting everybody that's really doing the damn thing out here, wasting their time. But you're watching my videos so you can try to build some kind of material to counter me, but you make yourself look dumber and dumber. Because you know why? You take that one little moment and try to persecute me, but you don't go back and look at all my prior videos that showed us how we got to this point. So you're a Johnny come late. I ain't been getting no Jenny come lates or no Janie come lates, but I've been getting a lot of Johnny come lates. And they're always arrogantly, sophisticatedly, stupidly evil, acting like their word is law. Oh, there's another chemtrailer coming, another bomber. Let's see if I can capture him. There he is. You saw the bug go across. See, now some people take this and be like, oh, a UFO, look at, I've caught a UFO. I'm gonna go put it on the Cousins brothers. And they'll be like, well, we caught this in the sky. We can't know exactly what it is. Is it ours? Is it NASA's? Is it Space Force? But it looks like a UFO. Where you think, Black? Well, this is Hubbucko does. This is interesting, Hubbucko. And it's interesting. I pick on them because I like them. I pick on everybody. I actually like them. But yeah, you can see that one going there. No, it's not a UFO. That's a military jet craft. But because my camera can't focus in on it, it looks like a UFO. And we got this guy, and that bomber was tailing this guy. Or paralleling him. So they're doing their job, you know. Me being military prior, and there's another one above my head. I understand how that works since I've been up there enough. It's another bomber. Yep. But all these asteroids and their moons and these big planets are flying over, and I notice when they start coming out going into the spring, because the dynamics of our atmosphere changes in our area above my head, so we're allowed to see more. And this is where they come and try to scrape more in the wintertime, where everything's more clouded and the atmosphere is all over the place, and you know, more clouds keep us from seeing this. You can't see this stuff, and I have a hard time unless it's a clear day. But I notice every time the spring and the summer comes, it's like the heavens divide up more so we can see better, you know. And these clouds, these planets disappear behind these clouds because of our tinted atmosphere. All this blue is the color of deception. This blue keeps us from seeing the whole planet. A lot of people have been like challenging me, like their shit is right and I'm wrong. We can't see all the planets, and what's your excuse for that, third dumb-eyed ass Cam? You know, and I'll be laughing like, shut up, idiot. Oh, there's my cat's baby mama. I call her Blanca Chita. Blanca! And she's running. Every time she hears my name, she runs. She knows who's calling her. She's a cool cat. Blanca! My cat will probably be telling her in a minute. But I fed so many of her babies, she knows exactly who I am. And she's eating. When I was feeding Poofty and Spoofty, she's come to eat with them. And I sat there, you know, so she probably was like, I don't want to be bothered, turd. You 2-footer turd. But my cat's on baby daddy duty again. I know once he has some kittens, he'll be gone for like 3 or 4 days, and then he'll come back, eat something, sleep for like an hour or two, and jump back up and run right back out the door. He's done it so much. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this. The sun is already going down and you can't really see much. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So yeah, we appreciate you. Appreciate all my new subscribers and that just came. I really deeply appreciate you. Big up to my man SB. I'll say it like that for now. I was politicking him today. I went and got my new license at the DMV. He's security there, and we was politicking about the sky, and I told him about all this, so he went and subscribed, checked my channel out, and yeah, get ready for a crazy ride. You got a planet right here, like I said. Clouds coming off of it, and it's dirty gray. See, since the sun is going down, the blue turns into like a dirty gray because of the lack of light, but the planets are still there. All right, Dot Kim, we out here. Poof.